Welcome guys to the technical review of the Oraimo SolarFlex 30. I have my battery pack, my DC to DC converter here. I have my multimeter and of course the SolarFlex 30 panel. So this video is around 9:47 a.m. The sun is barely out, but as you can see the LED light still shows that it's lit, which means the panel can receive some form of power. So I want to test it now, and then when the sun comes out, I did a test when the sun is out further in the video. So just keep watching. So I have my multimeter set at the 20 volts settings. Then you take your probe and you dip one of the probes inside the port and the other one on the outside. So as you can see on the meter, I am getting 18.6 volt approximately, and this is without the sun out yet. Although you need to voltage is not all you need when you need to power your equipment. There's the ampere, and then but for the sake of this, I just want to test and then use it to power some of my equipment. So you see, I'm using my DC to DC, which converts 5 volt to 9 volt or 5 volt to 12 volt, which is not really something that you would use the USB-A port on the SolarFlex panel to test, but it works basically, because as you can see, the USB-A gives out 5 volts, 3 ampere, 9 volts, 2 ampere, and 12 volts, 1.5 amps. So now this is my battery pack for my router, which, like I said, is the main reason why I got this. And as you can see, using my DC to DC, it shows charging, although the light is flickering here because, like I said, I don't have direct sunlight yet hitting the panel, so it is flickering. It's not stable yet. You see, the light is flickering. I do not have direct sunlight. So now, as you can see from the shadow on my fence here, I have a bit of direct sunlight now. This is around 10:30 hitting the panel now. So the angle is not optimal. Like I said, I'm trying to do tests at various weather conditions. So my power pack now, as you can see, it's no longer flickering, which means the power coming from the panel is a bit higher. So I'm going to leave it here to charge for a while to see. So I inclined it to face the sun better, and as you can see, this is after about 25 minutes. The red light on the battery pack now shows blue, which means it's no longer low. So now I'm testing with my router directly to see. The router needs about 12 volts thereabout to work, 12 volt and 2 ampere, which is the recommended input power. But I'm plugging it directly to the router now, and as you can see, it is powered up. See, it's powered up. My router works. So I connected the battery pack back to the router to see if it's going to hold up. As you can see, the battery is still flickering. So the sunlight here is not as bright as I think a solar panel would want. So for now, it's still flickering. If you see the lights there, the battery is currently charging and also powering the router. So that's why you have that bit of flicker there. So these are the ports. So I'm just going to, so this is another battery of mine. I actually have 2 batteries. This is another battery that is low. And then I've plugged it in again. So do not forget that this test is just the first sun. This is 30 minutes after the sun came out in the morning. So I want to test with my meter now to see how many volts that I'm getting. Remember, we got 18.6 volts the last time, and now we're getting about 19.4. See, which means now we have more voltage coming from our router. So I'm testing with my DC to DC as well to see. Again, as you can see, the battery pack is charging. So this is my router again, which, like I said, 12 volts, 2 ampere, which is the recommended input. So now, let me just say, this point of this video now is around 12, which means the sun is out. Sorry, I think around 11:30 or so. So this is me powering my router directly from the panel. It works. I can leave this as long as the sun is out. I can leave it. And then I connected the battery pack as well to the router, and directly it is charging. So directly your panel can charge your router. It can also charge the battery pack. So I also did test with my power bank, but I left the power bank for about 30 minutes on the Type-C port to the power bank port. It was on 58%, and it was still 58% after about 30 minutes or so. If I was using my charger, I think I would have gotten about 2% thereabout, but it was still on that value. So I'm going to do further test with the power bank as well. But as you can see, my router charges and it's being powered. So so this is it under the shade, so you see properly. This is the router and the battery under the solar panel, which I use as a shade for you to see. So overall, I'm happy with this purchase. It could charge my router, charge my battery pack, and I'm happy it works.